Okay, we are up and running. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to LisaBug Cardio Strength Fusion. We are in the month of August 2025. Today, we're going to focus on strength training our muscle through slow movements, followed by a little faster movements, and then followed by a hold or an isometric. So as you do these exercises, make sure you're picking a workload that works for all of that wrapped up in one in terms of our strength training. I've also got a little bit of cardiovascular exercise and core work as well, all mixed in between. So I'm going to start a little background music for me, and we will get to moving. Okay, I just want you to start with some shoulder rolls. Just pick those shoulders up, bring them back and down. Just loosen everything up. Shake off the cobwebs this morning. All right, let's go the other way, around. Good, just a gentle range of motion. All right, let's bring the arms up and we'll crisscross, front and out, front and out. Now we're gonna start to add some movement with our body. So just step your feet out, lunge side to side. Now we're checking in to see how the shoulders are feeling today. The knees and the hips, the lower back, all those areas that we might have problems with. All right, one more, and we'll cross this down in front of our body. Cross in front, lift. And you can change the cross of your hands each time. Cross and lift up. Warming up the deltoids, muscles around the shoulders. 4 more. 3, 2. Hold it out. Now our last set, we go up and reach. And up. You pick the range of motion that works good for your body. Thumbs up is helpful to your shoulder placement. So try not to turn your thumbs down to the floor here. Up and down. We've got 4, 3, 2. Now 1 to the front, 1 to the bottom, 1 to the top. 1 to the front, and down, and up. Good, we got the pattern. To the front, and down, and up. Again, to the front, and down. Wow, I really feel the shoulders. We're not even holding weights yet this morning. Good, let's do 2 more of these combos. Nice. Last time, to the front, down, and up. Good, relax your arms. Just take this over to the right side, hold here. Stretch for your inner thigh and your hamstring. Now take this left hand and reach down toward the floor, then pull up. Just do some nice, slow twisting motions. Getting that upper back warmed up, mid-back. And then just reach down, stretch. Should feel great right in the back body. And then bring that arm up, side stretch out. Nicely done. All right, let's bring it to the other side. Stretching inner thigh, hamstring. Right hand, you just rotate down and pull up. Stretching and firing the muscles of the spine. Good, 1 more time. And then reach it down, stretch. Come to the center, hands on both thighs, do a little standing cat stretch. Tuck your tailbone under, elongate your lower back. All right, rise all the way up, step your feet together, and we'll march in place. Pump your arms, standing really tall. I want you to march softly. In other words, we're not going to stomp on the floor, but we're going to use our muscles to control the placement of our feet. Feeling really light on the feet. All right, right foot marches out and in, so we go out, in, right. Now, since the right arm's going out, or right foot's going out, let's take the right arm out with it. Out, forward, out, forward. Almost like a little squat, down and up. 4, 3, 2, just back to a march. Now our right leg is going to march to the front and to the back. So it looks like this. Forward, back, forward, back. Arms are going to press, up, pull, up, pull. Good, just 4 more. 4, 3, 2, hold the foot to the back, press your heel down, stretch your calf. Good, I feel the heart rate popping up a little bit. Breathing. Great job. All right, bring those feet together. Left foot marches in place. Left, left. Good job. Now your left foot's going to step out and in. Out, in, out, in. Take your left arm, out, in. Bend those knees, down and up. 4, 3, 2, just march. Pump those knees up. Great job. Now the left foot marches forward and back. Forward, back, forward, back. Arms push and pull, reach, pull back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Good. Last one, hold the foot back, press your heel down into the floor. Stretch that calf muscle. Pull your shoulder blades back, your chest is open. Couple breaths in. So we're going to be using optional hand weights for squats. I'm going to take one higher weight. I'm just going to hold it at my chest here to add a little extra workload. So come to about mid-stance position, and we'll squat. Down and up. Down, up. Inhale, exhale. Great work. Now, if you want to add anything with your arms, feel free to do that. But this first set of strength training, I'm just focusing on the legs. 2 more. All right, if this feels pretty comfortable, let's slightly pick up the pace a little quicker. Down, up, down, up. Good. Starting to feel those quads coming alive, the glutes. 4, 3, 2. Now an isometric. Hold it down in place. 30 seconds in stillness, not moving. Just breathing. Sit your weight back into your heels. Keep your abs engaged. Breathing. We're halfway. 15 seconds to go. Ooh. 10 seconds. Breathing. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Great job. Okay, we've got a 1-arm row. Let's do our right hand. Left foot in front. Right arm reaches down, and we'll pull it straight back. Pull. So this is a pretty strong muscle group. You should be able to do a little bit heavier workload for this. Your elbows close to your body, so I'm not opening it out to the side, but pulling it straight back. Exhale to pull. We're using these slow ones to get our good form in place. Last one. Here we go, a little quicker pace. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, your back is really braced. 2 more. Now for isometric, bring it up and hold it in place, 30 seconds. We're already tired from the repetitive work, and now we've got the hold. 15 seconds to go. Keep breathing through it. Lots of isometric, legs, core, upper body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax it down. Good, step in. Ooh, shake everything out. Switch it off to the other hand and switch your stance, your lunge position. Lightly support here on the thigh. We'll pull up, down. Slow ones first. Aligning that shoulder blade down and back. Making sure your head position is neutral. Not too much flexion at the waist, just a little bit of a forward lean. 3 more on this arm. Good, 2 more, then we'll pick up the pace. Do what you can. Ready, single time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 4 more, guys. 7, 8, 9. Now let's hold it up. 30 seconds at the top. Stay strong. Woo. It's hard to do the isometric at the end of this set. You got it. Hang in there with me. Almost to the halfway mark. Here it is. 15 seconds to go. Good job. Stay steady. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Stand on up. Great job. Set your weight down. Let's get a little drink of water. Then we'll go back to some cardio style movement. All right. So make sure you've got your space clear. We'll start stepping to the right and left. Right and left. Now bend those knees. Keep your core engaged. We want to get the heart rate up a little bit here. So if you have space, you can bring it forward and then take it back. If you have to turn side to side in your room to give you space to do that, that's great. Just cover some ground, whatever you have. All right, let's add a little bit of arm movement. Reach across, across. Good, open up that upper back, punch it out. Just 30 seconds on these. You can also step the foot together. It's a little bit more challenging on balance. Great job, 20 seconds. Nice. Just a few more to go. Breathe. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Good job. Pick up weights for bicep curls. 1 in each hand. Woo, heart rate's up on that one. Okay, let's start in a split position with our right foot in front. This is going to give you the ability to pick your foot off the floor every once in a while if you'd like to balance. Okay, let's do bicep curls, up and down. Slow to start. You can kind of unweight that back foot. Try to balance. It's okay if you don't want to do it all at once. Either work on your balance or work on your strength, or maybe both at the same time. One more time. All right, just a little quicker. Up, down. 10 of these. Try not to swing the weights. Abs engaged. 6. Breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it at the halfway mark for 30 seconds right here. Now we can hold this bicep still, but we can add some rotation of the shoulders. So slowly rotate your arms out as you're holding the biceps. 15 seconds to go. Good job. 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax those arms. Great job. Switch your feet. Next exercise is the upright row. So your weights are facing your body and we pull up and down. So again, you can try to balance once or twice by lifting that back foot off the floor. Look for good form on these slow ones. Elbows no higher than the shoulders. All right, let's pick up the pace. 10 fast ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Try not to shrug your shoulder blades up. 7, 8, 9. Take this up one and hold it 30 seconds. You want to try to balance here while you're holding it. That's a great choice. Yes. Shoulders back, 20 seconds. Ooh, this is getting challenging. Make sure your wrists are straight. 10, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and close it in. Great job. Set your weights down, grab a drink. Back to some cardiovascular movement. Okay. Now march it out. For 30 seconds, you're going to go as hard as you can go. So get ready in 3, 2, 1, go. So you can make this a jog. You can take forward and back. You can bring your knees up higher. You can go faster. So it's all up to you. Whew. Great job. 15 seconds to go. Heart rate pumping. Posture is good. Great job. 5, 4, 3, 2, slow march. Great job. Okay, we're going to alternate squats right and left. So we go out, in, out, in. So for 30 seconds, we're going to pick up the pace and do this as intensely as you would like to go. Get ready and go. So we can go faster. We can make the squat lower. Anything you'd like to dial up the intensity. Even adding arms. Great job. Keep breathing. 15 seconds. Good, nice intensity. Heart rate is up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Grab a drink again and light hand weights. Breathing. Okay, so I'm going with pretty small ones. We've got shoulder work, but we're going to add our legs back into the mix. So give me a front raise, nice and slow. So you can just do arms. That's great. Or as you raise the arms, sit down into a squat and come up. So nice and slow, good posture, good form, good alignment. Elbows can bend a little bit as you come forward. Last one. Okay, pick up your pace for 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost there, 8, 9, down and hold 30 seconds. You were hoping I'd forget about that part, right? So if your arms get tired, pull it in here, just do the squat. If the legs get tired, stand up and just do the arms. So you've got a lot of choices. 15 seconds. Breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1, come up, and weights are down. Great job. Okay, want to bring our mat out so we can take it down to the floor. Not yet, but just to have it ready. If you need a pad for kneeling, you can have that on the floor. If you don't want to go down to your knees, you're going to have a chair to place your hands on for bird dog. All right. So I mentioned having a light to medium band. We're going to do a side stretch movement for our core with this band. If it doesn't work for you this way, then just use a hand weight in your hand. But if you want to try your band, I'm going to hold it with my left hand and just slip it under my shoe until I can stand up really tall. So this band is hard enough that if I wasn't working hard, it would just pull me over. So I'm using the side of my core here to stay upright. And I'm just going to side stretch toward the band and then pull up. Now again, you can do it with a weight, and it's very beneficial as well. But having the retractiveness of the band, we really have to focus on slowing down the negative. Good, you can add more leverage by bringing the arm up or behind the head. Let's get 4 more on this side. Stretch, 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 and pull it up. 3 more. Big inhale. 2 more. Feels great on the spine. Last one. Strengthening the QL muscle in the lower back. Okay, let's switch it over to the other side, or switch the hand weight if you're using that and that works better for you. Stand up really tall. Try to level off your shoulders and then side bend toward the band and pull it up. And that's where your exhale is. When you start to pull it up, engage your core and breathe out. Inhale down slow, resisting the band. Exhale, pull it up. Try not to let this shoulder twist forward. We want to keep it directly to the side. Inhale down. You can add the arm a little extra. Good, I think we have 2 more. And up. 1 more. And up. Great, release that from the foot. And then we're going to bring heavy weights with us and light weights down on either side of our mat to access while we're either in a kneeling position or or in a reclined position on our back. So let's start with either hands and feet if you're not going to come down to your knees, or hands and knees on the mat. I forgot to bring over my little kneeling pad. Gotta have that. Okay, so hands and knees, one of our important exercises for core strength and stability is our bird dog. So we're going to reach the right leg back, the left arm forward, and breathe here. Try to level off your pelvis so you're not rotating that right hip up. And then we're just going to fan the left arm to the side and then next to our hip, and fan it back out and reach above the head. We'll do 3 of those. Fan it to the side and next to our leg. Fan it to the side and up one more time. Side and to the leg, and side and up. Good, relax. Bring that left hand back down in the right knee. Take the left leg straight back. Level off the hips, flex your foot, reach the left arm forward. Wow, this side always feels less stable for me. It's really interesting. Must be something to do with my core strength here. Okay, let's fan that right arm out to the side of our body, out, and reaching up. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, reach it out, elongate. 1 more. Pull it back, and reach it out, and hold, and bring it down. Excellent. So that was our left hand on the mat. So now I want you to take a weight in your left hand. I'm going to turn around this way because I want to give the arm that we were just on a break. So we're going to lift this weight straight up and down. Now, if you choose, you can have your right leg extended straight back. So slow arm raises to start. 1 more time. And then a little bit faster. Up, down. 9, 8, 7, 6. If you need to set the weight down, keep going with your arm only. 3, 2, now hold it up isometric, but just for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it down. Woo, we're going to do a thread the needle with the left arm, the one that we just worked. So reach it up, inhale, stretch. Exhale, slide it through, relaxing that shoulder down. All right. So I'm really feeling my left tricep and shoulder. Let's balance it out by taking our weight into the right hand. I'm going to turn around again for you. So weight in the right hand, elbow is straight. We're going to slowly lift a straight arm up behind us. Option is to lift your left leg up into spinal balance. Now I'm not lifting my leg up and down. You sure could. I'm just focusing on holding the left leg neutral and still while I'm moving the right arm. Let's go a little quicker pace. 10, 9, 8, 7, not a big movement. 5, abs braced. 4, shoulder back and down. 3, 2, hold it up 10 seconds. 9, 8, really tighten your back leg. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release it down. Woo. We'll take our thread the needle with the right hand reaching up. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, reach it through and relax. Ooh, that's what the doctor ordered after that straight arm raise. Okay, now we transfer over to our supine side, laying on our back. And we want to have probably your heaviest weight choice. So we're going to do a nice chest press with the slow, quicker movement and with the isometric. Okay, so get your heavier weights. Come on down. So we have those 3 different options to place our feet on the mat. We can bring knees to tabletop, or we can have feet on the mat and lift our hips up and do a little bit of a bridge. So choose your lower body position, and then we'll start into our slow arm presses. Bring the elbows down and pressing up. So I want to be sure that your elbows aren't pointing directly out to the side. I have mine kind of on a downward angle, so that's a nice position for the shoulders. And exhale to push up. One more slow one. And then 10 just a little quicker. Down and up. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Really tighten your core. 7, 8, 9. Now halfway down, hold this 30 seconds. Breathing. So we have about a 90-degree bend in the elbows. They're not way up toward the ears. They're down slightly. Feeling the chest working. Breathing, 20 seconds to go. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and come on down. Great job. Release those weights. And just open your arms out like a T to give you a nice chest stretch. Okay, place the fingers back behind the back of the head. We're going to bring the right knee up and glide the shoulder across toward that knee for a little bit of core work. So rotate across, inhale back. Rotate across, inhale back. Good. Nice slow pace, not too quick here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Great job. Couple breaths there. I really feel that on the right side oblique. So let's lift our left leg up. Relax the fingers behind the head. Come up and rotate, gliding the shoulder across toward that knee. Come up, exhale. Control coming down. Relax head into your fingertips. Just about 5 more repetitions. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Okay, back to arms. I'm going to use my in-between weight, my moderate weight for tricep extensions. So with our hands straight up toward the ceiling, we just bend our elbows, the weights come next to our ears, and then we press back up. Again, you can have feet on the ground, knees in tabletop, or a little bit of a bridge pose. Slow to start, inhale down, exhale, push up. Good, 1 more just to set the exercise. And then we'll go a little bit quicker for 10. 1, up, 2, up. Anchor the shoulders. 4. Anchor the abs. 5, 6, 7. Really squeeze the back of the upper arm. 8, 9, 10. Now we take it down to the halfway mark and hold steady for 30 seconds. Oh, this one's going to be challenging. Let's do our best. Give me as many of those 30 as you can. Now we're 20. Ooh, you might have to change the spot just a little bit. Straighten those arms up a little tiny bit. Good job. Almost there. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those arms down and relax. Ooh, yes. Okay, take your time to sit yourself up to a seated position. So you can roll to your side if you'd like, or just roll straight up. Ooh, and let's stretch the right arm. You can bring it up and over across. If you want, you can bend it to stretch that tricep a little bit deeper. And hold just a couple of breaths. Great job. And release. Left arm reaches up slightly over. Option to give it a little bit of a bend and reach behind the back of the neck. Keeping that elbow lifted or even grabbing it with your other hand. And relax and breathe. And come up. Okay, so I want you to take your medium band that you have, and we're going to put it under the bottom of your right foot. Now make sure that it's not going to slip off and come snap at you. I don't want it to snap. So we'll pull this elbow out to the side and twist the body slightly to the right. And then reach out toward the foot. Exhale, rotate. Bring it in. So we're working the back side of the core. We've also got a little bit of arm work here too. The back of the shoulder, a little bit of bicep. And make sure you're resisting the band with your core when you rotate back in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to do a sustained twist to that side. So you can bend the knee, reach across toward it, reach behind with the right arm, and twist. Nice upright spine, good posture. And then a counter twist to the other direction. 2 breaths here. All right, coming back to the center, let's switch the strap onto the bottom of your left foot. Make sure it's nice and secure. I have both of my knees bent a little bit. I'm going to hold the strap in the left hand, leaning back slightly, pull the elbow out and twist. Looking way over that left shoulder, then return slowly, resisting the rubber band. Good. You can either inhale into the twist or exhale. Just do what your body feels like it needs in order to keep the breath moving. 4 more. Good. And 3. Last 2. And 1. Great job. Okay, we'll bring that knee to bend a little more that we twisted toward. Rotate that direction. Hold your twist to the left. Look over that left shoulder. And then a counter twist to the right side. Then we've got the Russian twist. So just another twist for you. Option is to hold one dumbbell of a moderate to heavy weight. I'm going to try my heaviest one. I can always set it down and switch. So we bring that weight in towards our center. Our knees are bent. We lean back a little bit. And we reach across and imagine we're going to set it on the floor, but we don't. Then we bring it back in. Other side, we reach it down toward the floor. So we come across, we reach it down. Come across, reach it down. Good. You can add any other variations. There's a lot of creative things we can do. We can press it up and rotate, reach it down. So about 30 seconds to go on this. See what you can do. Even without the weight is amazing work. Good job, 20 seconds. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Okay, come on up to stand on your feet. I'm feeling like a need for a little drink of water. So grab that with me if you will. We've got some standing stretches and one more strength training exercise using a heavy dumbbell for our core. This is called the halo. So another moderate to heavy dumbbell. You're going to hold it end to end with your right foot in front, your left foot in kickstand behind. We're going to take the weight from the chest to the right side, behind the head any amount, and to the left and in. To the right side, back. Now the goal is not to let your spine start to come out of good alignment, to sway side to side, or to arch back and forth. You're keeping the core really engaged as you perform the halo to your ability. 2 more. Good, not a fast pace. Last one. Great job. Okay, switch your feet. Left foot in front, right heel is up. There's a little kickstand. The closer your feet are together, the more this will be a challenge for your balance. Weight starts at the chest. We go to the left this time first. Behind and around to center. Good. You can also keep it right here in front of your forehead. That is great. You'll still get that upper back work, core engagement. Good. 3 more reps. And 2. Last one. Great job. And release that weight down. Excellent. Okay, some stretching time. So we're going to do a flow through a little bit of a forward fold just to actively stretch the hamstrings. We'll inhale the arms up. Exhale, soften the knees. Come down into a little bit of a forward fold. So in yoga, we call this the half lift, where we just come down to a nice flat back. But you can go down a little deeper if you'd like. And then inhale, come back up. Exhale, come down into your stretch. And about 30 seconds of these, just moving at your own pace. Relaxing your head when you fold forward, stretching your neck. Good. We have time for one more. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, come down into that stretch, and we'll hold here just a few breaths in a still, static stretch. Have your knees bent as much as you need. Support yourself as much as you need. Keep the breath moving. And then inhale, we'll rise up. And just exhale your arms by your side. Okay, a big lunge position, stepping your right foot forward and your left foot back. With our foot nice and parallel, we'll stretch the calf muscle here while we bring the left arm across the front of our body to hold a shoulder stretch. And then if your balance can manage, turn your head and look over the left shoulder. It's definitely more challenging to hold your balance here. So keep the breath moving. We're stretching the little bit of the upper back, the back of the shoulder, a little bit of the front of the shoulder and tricep, the calf muscle, and the cervical spine. Okay, release it. Step that back foot forward. Shake everything out. And then our right foot steps back. You choose the distance your feet are apart. Just want you to feel that good stretch in the back leg. Bring the right arm across. Hug it in gently, and then for balance and mobility of our neck, look to the right. Then we hold stable and breathe. Just about 10 seconds. Great job. Bring that head back to neutral. Release the arms. Step back in. Shake everything out. Good. We're going to take our legs in a nice wide position. Bend our right knee like we did in the warm-up. We stretch the inner thigh. We can support here. Hold. If you feel comfortable enough, maybe you can come and place your hands down to the floor. If you can bring your hand weights up in front of you, that's a nice way to support yourself using your dumbbell. Okay, let's shift it over to the other side. Stretch here. Inner thigh, hamstring. And we're slowing down our breathing. Reaching the hands maybe further toward the floor, supporting with your hand weight. All right, let's press ourselves up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, side stretch over, elongating the left side body. Inhale, reach back up. Side stretch to the left. Good. Inhale, up, reach. Exhale, chest expansion. Elbows pull way back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, bend your knees. Place your hands right to the inside of your thighs. Drop your right shoulder down. Twist and look left. Looking behind you. Good. Inhale to the center. Exhale, twist, dropping your left shoulder down. Look to the right. And back to the center. Round your back. Tuck your tailbone under. Gaze under toward the belly. Just really opening up the back ribs and the lumbar spine. Good. Bring yourself up. Take a breath in and out. One more time. Inhale up and exhale out. Great job, everyone. Nicely done. I'm going to turn our recording off. I'll meet you on my other device. Hope you can stay for a little chit chat. I'm going to miss Liz today as she has her procedure done. Okay, I'll be right back at you.